Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd and a raucous environment. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story, the last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on the number 5 seed in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Today. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Well, we've seen this from this defense all year long, the ability to stop the run, and they get things started here on this first play of the game with being stout up front.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quick throw, testing the middle. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense comes back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
one play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pass on full display right there.
The game makes it second and medium. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. It's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Running play called on third and short. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Turner. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I'd like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Give it to the back again. The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. 1st and 10 play coming up. Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Buckeyes are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And they pick up the 1st on the ground. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. The defense backed up against their own end zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Heading for the goal line, and now the ball's knocked loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Boy, the offense catches a break with that ball going out of bounds. They retain possession and still have a chance to come away with points inside the red zone.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get the touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down play coming up for this offense.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Ohio State 14, Hawaii 7.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Dropping back, it's Turner. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster.
He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. And the back now goes in motion. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Looking for his back. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still no answer for this offense.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Quick throw to his receiver, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming out. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down.
A lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. From the shotgun, drops back. Going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Back to throw again. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's complete downfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Number 29.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. They can't stop him. He steps out of bounds at the 26. State offense comes back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. The Soft were able to bring him down quickly. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking downfield. It's Turner. He's running out of time here. Receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after the completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A gain makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll take a deep shot here. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They look to throw it here on second down. And this time it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get the...
Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Turner. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. Finally brought down after a big gain. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 48.
Well, it's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he's got it. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And it's good. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's when they start the drive. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Trying to build on a positive first half for this offense to see if they can stretch the lead. There's some urgency on the part of the defense to stop the bleeding here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Ready, go! Go!
It's an out route, the catch made, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. Buckeyes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the receiver's got it. And bulldozing his way through. A big play moves the ball across midfield to the opponent's 43.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
Now, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. The RPO caught to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The Buckeyes are in the red zone. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And it's a bunch formation. Dropping back. It's Turner. Receiver makes the grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. They're going to set up 3rd down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. This is not the time to settle for field goals. They've got to find the end zone here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Now it's 2nd down here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Try and muscle for the first down. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Play action here on first down. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling.
Okay.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Easy. Yep.
Looking to throw. It's Turner. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
That completion makes it second and short. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And this one is getting ugly. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he fields it inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start.
And the Hawaii offense will take over. First and 10.
The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Misses the receiver, incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And he knocks it right through.
The kick is good. That makes the score Ohio State 49.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
13. Set to kick it away.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your Ohio State Buckeyes
And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. They begin with a quick throw to the left. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Ohio State 49, Hawaii 31.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, and he's got some space here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hawaii. Kirk, they had a month to get ready for this pitch and catch combo before the playoff game. They've had no answer so far.
A playoff game, national championship on the line. You know the old saying we used to always hear. Big-time players make big plays in big games, and he certainly is doing that today.
Point after, up and good.
That makes the score Ohio State 49, Hawaii.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 13, set to kick off.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Physical running, fights off the defender. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. And here's the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Got it.
First down and 10 now.
Here we go.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. The shotgun handoff here. Powering right past the defender. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
On the double.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. They retain possession, but that's a huge loss.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Ready, set.
Second down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
Easy. Gorilla. Yep, yep. Alert, alert.
To throw, it's Turner. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's caught from inside the 20.